Well, we can only hope before Max Holloway's career is said and done that the UFC touches down in Hawaii, because this athlete deserves as much. Future Hall of Famer, maybe the best boxer on the roster, and one of your best friends in the sport as well.
If there's a guy that deserves to fight in front of an adoring home crowd, it's Max. That has shown time and time again that he's willing to fight anyone. And John, we were so worried about him at UFC 300 against Justin Gaethje. What did he do? Not only did he fight well, he was able to secure the biggest win and knockout of his career. Now, Max is starting to feel the stardom that his fighting style seems to require.
Max Holloway with another massive opportunity in front of him tonight. More often than not, he capitalizes. We'll see how it goes. About time, DC. I mean, let us not bury the lead. It has been a long time since we have seen Conor McGregor on the proving ground, and as great as he is as a striker, a master of range and distance management, I don't know what we're going to see here tonight.
I mean, I don't know, right? We hope that the guy can recreate some of those great moments that he had at the beginning of his career and at his best. But at this point, I feel like the guy has been chasing a pretty girl around the high school, because she tells me maybe she's interested, she's going to be around, and then she never shows up. Tonight, Conor McGregor finally shows up. Now let's see if he can show up.
And there were a lot of people who were not expected that he would ever make this walk again. So good to see Conor McGregor back, and now we see the extent to which he can succeed. McGregor set to fight Max Blast Holloway. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blast Holloway. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, and the former UFC lightweight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, is our referee. All right, here we go, the rematch between Conor McGregor and Max Holloway. Took a while for these guys to show up in each other's bracket yet again. Fascinating stylistic matchup, and it shall be done tonight.
Yeah, it's a great matchup, John, but Max Holloway needs to get respect. He got dominated in fight number 1, but today, he's a much different fighter. Conor McGregor still needs to remain the sniper, fight from the outside, set the tone and pace of his fight, and make Max Holloway react to what he's doing.
Yeah, it could very well be volume versus precision, but two of the best in the world ready to re-engage. Well, everybody wants a piece of Conor McGregor, of course, including his opponent here tonight. But what else can you say about McGregor's ability to manage his time and everything that has been asked of him since he vaulted to not just MMA superstardom, but A-list celebrity status?
Holloway does a lot of his work with his hands, but if you're just boxing Max Holloway, you are behind. He's that good with his activity and his volume. we always talk about the consequences. You can't make a mistake when you're in there with these two. The consequences are dire. You could end up laying on your back staring at the lights.
So turning defense into offense there as he counters with a jab to the head. He's got the reach advantage, and it certainly paid there. And that patented Conor McGregor left hand still sharp as ever.
He's one of the best southpaws we have seen inside the UFC. His boxing and range management is as good as anyone, and it allows for him to land that beautiful left cross.
Oh, strong hook to the head there by Holloway. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, well, this is good to see. Starting to pull back a little bit of momentum in the fight now.
Fights are all about momentum, and right now this man is starting to regain some, but he's got to keep pushing, John. He's got to keep his foot on the gas if he wants to win this fight.
Well, McGregor's starting to feel it here early round one, taking immediate control of the fight and taking the air out of his opponent.
That was nice. When they came together, he got caught with a nasty punch.
Man, that Conor McGregor left hand is just an absolute piston, and it lands again.
It's like an atom bomb. Like, he hits people, and they fall down. And he understands the power that he possesses. So he's willing to throw it over and over again. I just keep thinking back to him in Eddie Alvarez, how every time he hit him, he just knocked him out of his shoes. Conor McGregor's left hand is as good of a single strike as there is in the UFC.
Yeah, he needs to register that. Holloway's able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now, because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now is time to start being on high alert.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. So we call on the numbers here, DC.
Oh!
The 30-second mark in our opening round. Conor McGregor gets back up now. Ten seconds now in round one. Second round, straight ahead. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Holloway's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity, no attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready, John? Ready?
Second round underway. Nice defense there. Huge block. Holloway's an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight.
Oh my goodness. He is battered. He is battered.
So the ref has called a break to the action, and it likely means, yes, he will call in the doctor to look at that cut, which is just leaking all over the octagon right now.
A lot of blood, John, but this is a fight. I mean, guys bleed, girls bleed. It happens in a fight. These guys should be able.
Fans don't like it. An unfortunate ending to a great fight, but you had to do it.
He's disappointed, but I mean, he got beat up, lived to fight another day. I think the official saved him.
All right, let us show you some replays. This one has come to an end. The doctor came in, and he had seen enough. A lot of damage upstairs.
Yeah, an accumulation of damage, an accumulation of strikes at a targeted area. And he kept going to it over and over and over. So when he was targeting the cut, the referee goes, hey, we need to take a check on this to make sure this guy's okay to continue.
He protected the athlete, and that'll do it. It's a TKO via doctor stoppage. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, the notorious Conor McGregor.
All right, so a familiar result tonight. The notorious Conor McGregor gets his hand raised after a big fight, and he's still got it, man.
Every time he steps into the
Well, we can only hope before Max Holloway's career is said and done that the UFC touches down in Hawaii, because this athlete deserves as much. Future Hall of Famer, maybe the best boxer on the roster, and one of your best friends in the sport as well.
If there's a guy that deserves to fight in front of an adoring home crowd, it's Max Holloway. Max Holloway is one of those guys that has shown time and time again that he's willing to fight anyone. And John, we were so worried about him at UFC 300 against Justin Gaethje. What did he do? Not only did he fight well, he was able to secure the biggest win and knockout of his career. Now, Max is starting to feel the stardom that his fighting style seems to require.
Max Holloway with another massive opportunity in front of him tonight. More often than not, he capitalizes. We'll see how it goes. right, so here he is, the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, former two-weight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor. And now, DC, the question beckons, in what form will we see Conor here in the UFC tonight?
You know, even if you're not the biggest Conor McGregor fan, even if you're on the opposite side of the octagon with him, as I was when he fought Khabib Nurmagomedov, you still get excited about this. You still feel the emotion that comes with watching Conor McGregor fight, because you always understand that it is a massive moment in the sport. Conor makes a walk, the world tunes in, and we're all here for it.
And I know he spends a lot of time at the Black Forge Inn, but he also spends a lot of time in the gym, and he believes he is going to shock the world tonight with the level at which he is at. Conor McGregor's back at a big weight tonight. Conor McGregor set to fight Max Blessed Holloway. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway. And now introducing his opponent, fighting at the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, and the former UFC lightweight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, here we go. The rematch is upon us. Conor McGregor and Max Holloway, they met for the first time with a Boston, Massachusetts backdrop in 2013. Fans are excited that they've been rebooked tonight.
They are such different fighters today opposed to who they were so many years ago. Max Holloway today is an absolute savage, but he's got to get Conor McGregor to respect him. And for Conor McGregor, he needs to go out there and be a sniper. Find the range, force Holloway to make a mistake, and capitalize on it.
Holloway just looked completely locked in from the moment he hit that tunnel tonight, and really all week. Holloway's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Holloway's hands look quick as hell. He attacks the body there.
It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight and the pace at which we are going to fight.
Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do with it. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. His work. Well, his guard's low, but this is his style.
It's his style, and it's a very dangerous style because when he slips, it leaves you vulnerable, and he has the ability to return and really hurt you. Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh, blood in the water. You gotta finish him now. Oh!
He's firing back now. It doesn't matter if he's hurt.
Missed with that right hand. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. What a beautiful head kick. This dude can throw kicks from anywhere.
All right, so a stunning strike. Oh! There it is again. Another cut. It's moved.
This dude better keep his hands up, John.
Wow, well, that eye is officially disgusting right now. I don't know, man. If I'm a doctor, maybe I'm thinking about getting involved.
Well, you can see him getting up out of his seat. You know, he's looking very closely at the damage.
Oh! That will do it! Conor McGregor has done it.
Wow.
Buffer has your decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 7 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, well, as many of you know, the overwhelming majority of Conor McGregor's pro MMA wins have come by knockout, and he produces another one here in the octagon tonight.
Produces another knockout. Conor McGregor will tell you that he's going to knock you out, and he goes out there and he does it. Hats off to Conor McGregor and all of his coaches for another massive victory and another huge spot in his UFC career.
All right, here's the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Justin Gaethje. Finally has some distance when he hits a golf ball. My mother was actually longer than this man for a long time. But I guess we're talking about him as the fighter here tonight. And there's really no point of comparison. One of the most popular and best lightweights in the world.
And how could he not be? When you fight in the way that Justin Gaethje fights, how could he not be? He is a guy that's willing to go into the fire to make sure that you go home satisfied with the product that you just took in. Great boxing, movement on his feet. I mean, the way he set up the high kick against Dustin Poirier is still something that I see over and over replay in my mind. Justin Gaethje is an absolute savage, and time again, he raises the bar for what we see at 155 pounds.
Justin Gaethje, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, this place is absolutely deafening as the undisputed UFC lightweight champion makes the walk for his latest title defense. This is a huge fight, as big a fight as we can put together at 155 pounds, but the champion thinks it's going to be one-sided.
Yeah, skill for skill, he's one of the best fighters in the world. That's why when you look at the pound-for-pound rankings, you always see his name right up amongst the top of the guys on the list. He has every skill in mixed martial arts, but I believe it's his mind that separates him from the rest. He has a steel trap of a mind and believes, without a shadow of a doubt, that he's the best fighter in the world.
Yeah, he was carrying himself this week like a guy who knew something we didn't. We'll see just how one-sided this fight could be in a matter of moments. Ilya El Matador Topuria. Tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Ilya El Matador Topuria.
Mark Goddard, our referee for this one, as good as any man or woman in the business. All right, huge fight here in the lightweight division between Ilya Topuria and Justin Gaethje. Gaethje wanted this fight in the worst way. Ask and you shall receive. Now we'll see if he can do what nobody's been able to do against this man.
Yeah, Justin Gaethje's got to fight behind the jab. He's a longer fighter. He's a taller fighter. He cannot stay in the pocket with Topuria. Topuria's combination punches are too good and too dangerous to stay in front of him. Gaethje needs to fight long. He wants to get a victory.
As usual, Topuria believes the outcome is an eventuality. We'll see if he can find the knockout button on Gaethje tonight. Immediately shoots for the leg. Pretty nice entry and takedown by him a moment ago.
That was beautiful. Now he's got to secure this position, John.
Back to his feet. Topuria's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
Oh, he hurt him already.
Gaethje's still dangerous here. Oh, Gaethje with power in both hands. He gets the hook flush to the target.
And that's one of his more underrated punches, that left hook. When he's in close, Justin Gaethje has a sneaky way of getting that punch to land, and when he does, he puts you on notice.
Gaethje has a really potent jab. We'll see if he can establish it here early.
He always keeps his hands up high as he starts to attack his opponents.
All right, so his power has certainly been heard from early. Appears as though maybe the opponent has recovered a little bit.
Yeah, but he put him on notice, John. He knows now that if he wades into the danger, it can be very problematic.
All right, so what do you think here, champ? Just another takedown attempt or what?
Yeah, he's going to shoot and he's going to score. That's what's about to happen because it's all we've seen up to this point.
Oh, and right on cue, there it is. Topuria is in half guard. Let's see what he can do from here.
Oh, he's getting it deep. Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. Submission defense wins this transition.
Slips. Oh, nice job defensively, and then turning the offense on his opponent. Well done.
I mean, turning that defense into offense is so important when you're inside an octagon.
Man, that was a massive shot to the head. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
John, he is so fast.
Well, it took a while, but finally feels as though maybe he's hitting that flow state, and maybe the tide's going to turn.
You know, when you're fighting, you can't start to give up on yourself when things start to shift. This young man stayed the course, and now that shot may get him going back in the right direction.
All right, so once more, he takes the fight to the ground. That was his game plan, exactly what he planned on doing coming into the fight. So far, so good.
So far, so good. There's no reason to be disappointed. He does a fantastic job of entering, and once he gets to the takedown...
Hold on a second here, DC. We might get a submission finish here. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission. The fighter's in half guard now.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, Gaethje's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Final seconds here. Back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
Good. Come on,
all right, round two. Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Ilia Topuria. Well, protect your neck, they they say. I mean, this is really high-level mixed martial arts defense. I hope the judges are paying attention.
Yeah, and you know, in fighting, protecting your face, not getting cut is the most important thing you can do. With this type of style, that peekaboo where you just close the guard is so important, and this young man has mastered doing exactly that.
Well, nice job there a moment ago as he gets the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty.
Oh, beautiful knee to the body by him there. Again, we talked off the top. Showcase for these two athletes tonight. I guess they probably had a good warm-up because they have found their rhythm immediately.
I mean, both of them, back and forth action. Both fighters trying to enforce their will. Neither one of them getting to do it, though, because as soon as one gets momentum, the other comes charging back and it sways in the opposite direction.
All right, so the takedown is there. Now we see, I guess, what he can do.
Now, secure him. It was tough to get him here. Keep him down.
Porty is inside control here. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking game. Knocked down for Gaethje. So a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Counter-striking game is on point.
Wait a second, John. Crazy shot. Just landed there. Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line. He's still fighting. Oh!
Really starting to pour it on now. Get the TKO here. Under 2 minutes to go in our second round. 48. And there it is, and new! Justin Gaethje, the undisputed king of the lightweights.
Unreal. This guy is a savage, John Anik. And not only is he a savage, he is now the world champion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
All right, so Justin Gaethje, your winner by knockout here tonight, and that was pretty vicious. Nice to see his opponent sort of come to, but Gaethje's getting a bonus, I would think, for that one tonight.
I mean, Justin is an avalanche rolling downhill. Once he gets going, it is hard to keep up with him. And a lot of times, people just kind of melt. And today, he did exactly that. Melted his opponent and gets a knockout victory.